Today is very exciting. Today is the last day we'll be living in here, waking up and seeing this mess of a storage system. But I did get used to this house. The problem was this house was always more of a build than a base. And because of that, I never really lived inside of it. I just used it. But our tower over there, which is really was just built to hide the mob farm that was in the middle of the ocean, that's going to be our actual base. And I still don't know what to do with the vaulted doors, but we're still going to do them. We're still going to make them. And we're just going to tower up. And the plan is that we're going to go, pretty much the tower is going to go pretty far up. And then the dome is just going to go just to the top, to the bottom of where the AFK chamber is. So we'll fly over there. So the dome will be kind of, well, we haven't super decided. Oh, and that was close. Professional Minecrafter. But yes, we have plans for this area as well. And yeah, I think I can only procrastinate so much. I think it's time for a fun, amazing time-lapse. Super fast build mode. Whatever it's called. Okay, and start. Okay, well, it's been about a week and maybe about 6.5 hours. Actually, no, it's about 6.5 hours of work, not including the time to resource mine it. Well, me and Doors. And we still have Bobby, so we can see stuff that's quite far away still. And for example, that tree, that's Creek's tree, and it's a pretty big tree. Let's see if I can get how close I can get to my, kind of see it in the background. Should I do a big reveal? Bam! Look at it. Oh, it's done. Let's just say, doing this, definitely a learning experience. The parts I thought would be easy and the parts that I thought would be hard definitely, challenged me at times. I'm very proud of how much it looks like a dome. Minecraft circles aren't necessarily easiest thing to do, and it is a block-based game after all. I think I did a pretty good job, all things considered, though. And ironically enough, so these wide parts here, those were actually pretty easy to do, and actually went by pretty fast. It's when I got down to the single rows, where it just went one at a time, those, especially like the ones in the cloud layer, if you ever do this, my one tip, don't build or don't. So this is my last layer, right where I'm standing. Don't save your last layer to where the clouds are, because when the clouds come, it's just hard to see everything. Now, technically you can turn it off, but you could just avoid it. I mean, you don't need to have a tower this big after all. Now, technically, it was important to make it out of glass because apart from just being the dome, it also serves as the top of the AFK area for the mob farm. So it has to be a non-spawnable surface, right? And obviously we can still get up there. We have our bubble meter, which honestly, now that it's probably gonna have to turn this into glass. But our little AFK chamber is right. This is our AFK spot. And technically it should be fine. I mean, it's domed, right? So phantoms can't get in. And Minecraft, I have this completely sealed off. Why? Why are there still clouds coming through my building? Why? I can't see anything down below. I actually had the bomb are off. And so this was, I mean, I guess I have some glass leftovers. So I went through almost a chest and a half of glass to make this. So not that much glass. Ironically enough, glass fog effect probably takes more glass than this. And like, look at it, just on the map, it just chonkers. It's just chonkers. Suffice it to say, oh, I also discovered that I should make my rockets a longer duration because, well, I have a lot of gunpowder. A lot more gunpowder than I have, like, paper. So, I made this realization after I made a bunch of rockets. Unfortunately. But, it's fine. It's fine. We get to have the nice rockets. See? Duration 3. So we get the goodies. We get the goodies. Do a little organization. And now, it's just kind of like, what do I want to do with this? And it is kind of interesting because as far as this video's length, it's actually pretty short. I wouldn't be surprised if I get to like 5 minutes on this video. It's mostly time lapse because, to be honest, it was just not very good footage of me placing those dome circles. It was just a lot of me counting. I don't use any kind of like template mods. That was all freehand. So, yeah. Freehand mod. No, freehand mod? No, that's not a thing. Freehand suffering? That's more of a thing. We still have to deal with this ugly thingy, which I think I still might cover up. So it's going to be a dome within a dome, most likely, because I have a lot of deep slate left. Like, a lot. And this is from digging that pit. So I did use about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 double chests of deep slate to make this. So a decent amount of that. I probably could have blended it a little bit more, but honestly, it was just kind of one of those things where I was just like, I wanted to get done. I also ended up just doing 1 door, just because then I can focus on just hiding. Maybe I can just do like a little facade circle here. Oh no, we're in kind of limbo. We have to essentially not dismantle, but remove that whole base and bring it over here. And it is nice. This is a better flying base, and it's better for elytras. Not to mention, you know, it has my iron farm here, which I think I turned off the other farm, but I'm pretty sure this is overflowing. My fish farm still doesn't work. Oh, no. Let's see. I did put a hopper at the end of this. Nope. See, nothing. Nope, more glass. Thank you very much. We're trying to... I mean, I'm still a hoarder, but we're trying to make it so all the stuff is kind of hoarded together. Okay, yeah. I'm still getting used to these Duration 3 rockets. I haven't decided if they're an improvement or not an improvement. And yes, I use lapis as my dye, just because, I mean, at a certain point you don't need, like, what is lapis used for? Like, once you have everything enchanted, and even then it's like you don't need that much lapis. I'll take that. I'll leave the glass here for now. So I can easily fly out of my base. There's no doors. It's all not spawnable. Like here, I have to have doors, and it's just... It's tedious. It's tedious. Oh, probably not put that stuff there. It's still lapis. You know, see, I have a whole bunch of lapis still. But yeah, so keep in mind, I have to move all this stuff, as well as I have my super smelter down here that I have to move, as well as my lava farm down here has to get moved, as well as my miscellaneous bee breeder. Now, I'm gonna end the question on this. So, we technically have as much as we need from the mob farm, right? Now, I believe there may be a way to trap, like... No, the mob farm... Yeah, the mob farm works regardless time of day because of where I am. So technically, couldn't we fill that dome with like 1,000 bees? Put like a layer below of like grass, and then the dome will just be like a bee dome. It might really hurt my mob farm, but like at night, the bees go back into their little area, right? They don't count as mob cap. I don't know. Tell me in the comments what you think. Should luck fill up their bee dome, potentially ruin a perfectly good mob farm, and possibly the server? I mean, like 1,000 bees, that's a lot of bees. To be fair, it's like 300 of these hives. But I mean, that kind of sounds fun, doesn't it? It's just me. Am I the only one who thinks that might be fun? Okie doke. Well, until next time. Yeah, until next time. The mining fatigue is just going to be part of the end of this video. Okie doke. Bye.